there's no doubt that technology is a double-sided sword, right? Like there's wonderful things, like the internet. There's so many wonderful things on the internet, and there's also child pornography and death. What do you call it? Like ogrish.tv, where it's just like gore and death, that kind of stuff.
It's
there's
fun.
There are all kinds of horrible things online.
Why is that horrible? I love to look at ogrish.
Oh God,
I don't know.
I don't have any use for it.
I don't.
Are you into that stuff? Are you into actually watching someone get beheaded? Because I think it's gross.
I love watching like gore videos and like, look, I wish this stuff wasn't happening, but as long as it's happening, I do want to see the videos of it. And like, I don't want to say the name of the website, like verbally, EFUKT.com is another one that they have like porn bloopers and stuff like that. It's hilarious. It's
porn
really
bloopers.
Twisted stuff. And like, I just love watching like sick, crazy, twisted things on the internet. And I know
a lot of people would look at that as a dark side of the internet.
And I spend a great deal of time there.
So I mean, do you get into the graphic like gore and stuff? I mean, is that what you?
Yeah, and there's not nearly enough of it. I mean, like
you haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah, I mean, like whenever there's a new like shock video out, I've got to have it. I've got to see it right away, and like I want to show it to other people. I mean, 2 Girls, 1 Cup was like the greatest thing in the world. One Guy, One Jar was the only thing that could possibly top it. I mean,
that was also horrifying.
I don't know what that is, but I do not want to
we
see
gotta get a reaction video to One Guy, One Jar from Mark Edge.
No. Goatsee's not One Guy, One Jar. More coming up here in a moment. One Guy, One Jar was horrifying.
No. It was the most terrible thing.
$8.55, $4.50 free, but there's value in that still. More coming up here in moments, and I've probably seen a bunch of it too. It's Free Talk Live. But somehow ended up on the topic of horrifying internet videos. Oh, yeah, the discussion was sort of the dark side of the internet and, that there's all this technology, sort of this double-edged sword, that it can be used for wonderful purposes that can make the world a better place, and it could also be used to, distribute all kinds of horrifying things.
And by the way, if you have delicate sensibilities, do not look for One Guy, One Jar.
Our poor board op, he went and he looked, and now he has
We did not recommend going to see this thing.
No, at no point, not even Cantwell recommended that anyone go. And you have seen the video. I have seen the video.
He does claim to like looking at things like this.
Mark, you say you haven't seen the video, but I'm certain we've talked about the video in the past here on Free Talk Live.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know. No, I don't know anything about it, and I just feel myself cringing because you showed me that awful 2 Girls, 1 Cup thing, and I am done looking at
it's awful. But at least
notorious videos on the internet.
At least you could claim that 2 Girls, 1 Cup was fake, right? Now it's uncertain whether that was real, but it
was real enough for me, man.
The One Guy, One Jar. I don't think you could claim that one's fake.
If that's a fake video, I want to meet the video editor because that was amazing. I mean, that and at the same time, though, like, I don't understand how, and I don't know if we should describe this for the listeners or not, but I don't know how they could have faked that.
No, I don't think you could have faked that.
But I also don't know how anybody could have done that. I mean, you hear the audio, he's not screaming.
Oh, he's practiced, obviously, at putting things in there, obviously. All right.
Now they've got some sort of idea.
That's all we'll say. Toll-free number, 855-450-FREE. Oh, and a relevant question. I've just asked this on our Facebook and Twitter. For some reason, it would not post to Google+. But the question is, what is the most horrible video you've seen on the internet? So I imagine that'll come up with some interesting responses. And maybe something you haven't seen yet, Chris Cantwell. So we'll have you look through this list of people, like, whatever it is they post to this question, and see if you've seen all of them.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.